It's a new month, so it's time to play my TBR game, and this is my own game, and it's the one I actually try to finish each month. So I do have a point system. I'm not completely sure what I'm going to use these points for and whenever I finish the game. I'm toying with the idea of buying books, but I don't know how many points for how many books and stuff, so we'll see if when we get there. But in order to do that, we have to check if I completed my February TBR, and it's these 6 books that are contenders, because this is like other stuff. So for every book I completed, I get a 10 points. So I did read Raybearer and Belladonna. I DNF'd Moonglow like 4% in, because I just really wasn't vibing with it, and DNFs don't, like, they're successful insofar as they take the book off my TBR, so they don't count either way on this. Then I had an exam, and that was the longest TBR book, and that was the reappearance of Rachel Price, and I did read that one, so I do get points, and that means we are halfway through the game, because it finishes when I have finished all 6 exams. So the newest book on my TBR, Thornhead, I just finished that today, and A World Beneath the Sands, I finished that a few days ago. So that was pretty successful. So let's get started on the game. This is where we ended up last time, and still, like, at this point, do I even bother trying to remember to buy a set of dice, whatever. I only have 1, but I roll it twice so that we get further around the board. If I roll a double, I have to add a roll. Normally I do 5 rolls. So roll number 1 was a 3 and a 2. That's just a plain space, so we do a TBR jar, a prompt jar, yeah. And the prompt is continue a series, so that should be easy. Also, one of my goals for this year is to finish 10 series, so we're working towards that too. I'm going to pick a Venom Dark and Sweet. It's not currently available on Libby, but it says about 2 weeks, so that should be enough time for me to finish it in the month. And that will both continue and finish a series, because I'm pretty sure, because I think it's only a duology, so. Oh, that was our prompt. So roll number 2 was a 5 and a 6. Another series. Okay. I think I'm actually going to take the chance to start the Lady Hardcastle series, because I feel like I need some cozy mystery, historical fiction stuff. So let me find out what the first book is. Okay, for some reason the Lady Hardcastle books were only in German or French on Libby, so that's like outside of my capabilities. So I decided to go for the Heart Principle instead, because that's the 3rd part of the Kiss Quotient romance series, and I really enjoyed the other books, and it won't be historical fiction, but it'll be like fun and easy, I expect anyways. So, and I think maybe, and that's also the last part of that series, so I could be finishing 2 series this month. So roll number 3 was a 5 and a 4. Can you see that? That was also a blank space. A book recommended to you. Okay. I usually kind of strike out with those because I still haven't found someone that has the same reading taste as me, but let me have a look. Okay, I'm going to pick Someone You Can Build a Nest In by John Wiswell, and it's recommended both by Katie Colson and Gavin Reads It All, and Gabby Reads, I think is her channel name, on YouTube. They did a buddy read together where they filmed a collab video, and if you haven't seen it, you should. It's really fun, and even though it's horror that I normally never read. They pitched it so well that I decided to read it. And also Katie has a pretty good rate of recommendations for me actually, which I wasn't expecting, because she reads like horror and romance, and those are my least favorite genres, so I wasn't expecting her to have such a high rate of success when I counted up the books that we actually have in common. So, but anyways, roll number 4 was a 4 and a 6. A Reading the World. I'm going to pick I Am Not Your Perfect Mexican Daughter because I assume it's about Mexico and it's also on the Storograph Reads the World 2025 challenge that I'm also taking part in, so I will order this. So that is ordered, and we have potentially our last roll, a 2. I should probably not be rolling on this when it's so crooked, and a 2. Okay, so we add another roll right at the end, and a list. And the list can just mean pretty much any list I've got going for challenges. So it could be the numbers list where I am at number 3, so titles with 3 or third. I could do the fantasy, Reddit fantasy bingo, and see. Oh, I did read Raybearer. Did I already? Okay, never mind. I will look at that later. Then we also have the 100 books before 50. Let me have a look and I will see. Okay, never mind. I just realized Blood Over Brighthaven. I just bought that one, so I should probably read it. And that's on this list, obviously. Blood Over Brighthaven. And I'm hoping it's good because I spent actual money on it. Which I normally don't do, like all the other books so far. I'm hoping I can get from the library. So, have you been out of frame this whole time? Anyway, maybe the last roll. That was a 1 and a 3. Another series, okay. I just remembered I have a whole ton of books home from the library, so I should probably have checked those before. But I have Death at the Gates, I think it's called, by Sabaa Tahir. No, A Reaper at the Gates, it literally says it right here. Okay, anyway, A Reaper at the Gates, and it's the 3rd one in An Ember in the Ashes series. I don't think it's the last one, but anyways, it's a series, so I'm going to count it. So we ended up with 6 books on March's TBR, and these are the only 2 I have to show for it. So hopefully my library will come through with all my holes, otherwise I will be in trouble. Yeah, and also 6 books are not the only things I'm reading this month, because we do have Adventure in Eldia and Buzzword Readathon and the Storograph Randomize Your TBR. So yeah, there's plenty to get going with. Also, both of these are pretty chunky, so there's enough to do. So yeah, let me know what you are reading in March, and if you have a TBR game, I would love to see it and maybe play it. And happy reading, and thanks for watching.